TMR is rocking and we are ready to make some cows. Make some cows? We're gonna buy some cows. In the last one, we finished up with our grass work. We did some contracts, made a little bit extra cash, and we now have a new production chain on the map. The TMR mixing silo. Now, with this, I'm hoping that I can actually get straw out. I can. This is good, because I totally forgot that I have to give the animal straw in order to, live. I don't know how many cows to buy. I really don't. I do know that I want to buy some kind of cows that do milk. I guess they all do milk, don't they? But we've got a couple to choose from. So we have the Brown Swiss, which are dairy farming. We have the Holstein, but we also have Water Buffalo. Water Buffalo is a little bit weird for this map. We've got Holstein on the other map. So how's about we go for the How Now Brown Swiss cow? With these, 500's probably a little high, let's be honest, but I'm thinking maybe 100 of these guys. Something like that? Maybe? I feel like 100 would be a good amount. It's not going to be way too many. It's not going to take all of our money. We've got room to grow. And most importantly, I don't know how much they eat. So I think this is going to be the way to go. Fee of $10,000 sucks, but I guess it is what it is. And I'm not going to deal with it. So there you go. I don't feel like I should have to be charged to have animals delivered. So there's that. And now we need to start working on food for these guys. So the first thing to do is we need to find our TMR. It's not going to be a lot, but we did need a little bit, at least something to get them started. I'm also unfamiliar with how the manure is going to work because I haven't done cows on here yet. Some people have said that the manure doesn't work. I've been told that the manure is supposed to go inside the animal pen here. So I really don't know how this is going to go. I do want to get some straw. I don't think we need a whole lot, but maybe, I don't know, a quarter of the amount of straw that we have should be a good place to start. So let's see, we got 216,000 liters of straw. I would say let's get 50,000, but that's not going to fill up the, oh man, the the fermenter right there is freaking out, dude. 20,000, maybe we'll fill this up twice, maybe 3 times. We'll see. Again, I don't know how much these cows are going to take. I feel like it's going to be a whole lot more than what I'm giving them. And I don't want it to be, but I feel like it is going to be. They are not going to take the straw here. I'm going to have to open this up, aren't I? Ooh, cheese grater. Yikes. All right, let's see if this works. Maybe? Hey, there we go. All right. It's all brand new to me. I do apologize, but hey, this is a gameplay. This is not a how-to. Ooh. Oh boy, we got close to the ceiling. That's not good. That's not good at all. All right, let's do this one more time. It is nice that we could just put everything in there and it'll make as much TMR as it possibly can. That is pretty cool. Really, the big thing is going to be how much hay and silage we've got. We've got way too much hay, so it's really, at the end of the day, going to rely on the silage amount that we've got. How much silage do we have? How much silage can we use to make what we've got? And then we'll just, yay, start adding more to it. So there we go. That's, I think, enough to get started. We'll have to wait and see what happens with the manure, if any pops up. If it doesn't, well, then we'll have to go from there and figure that out. I've actually already figured out where the manure is going to go. It's going to go right here in front of us. We just got to put it there. So let's let a little bit of time go. How we got TMR right there. Let's let some of the time just kind of fast forward a little bit. There's nothing really that we need to do, but it would be nice to, well, let that time pass. We'll give it an hour or two and we'll see what happens. All right, so there's an hour and a half. How are we? I don't see any manure. They have gone through a lot of the food already, which is terrifying. Straw slurry, yeah, no manure being made in there. So that tells me we need to put a manure thing out here. It's going to make things difficult whenever we're, well, backing up, but at least we'll be good. Actually, we could probably put this here. It's not flat, but it is kind of in the way a little bit. But at least we can pull out here and we can get our manure and slurry out from around the same place. The other option was to put it in here. However, that is going to seriously hamper my ability to pull in and out, backing in and such. You know what? I'll get over it. Bam! There it is, right there. Manure heap, and it says connected to cowshed. So we should start getting some stuff soon. I am not going to have enough food to feed these cows. They are eating through it way too fast. Oh, it's made 100,000 liters of TMR. Oh, wow. Yeah, we might be all right. I think that's too much. I may have added one too many zeros. Well, onward then. Let's give them the food that they deserve. So we've got so much going on that I've decided that I actually need to, and I'm having a hard time keeping up with this. I've had to increase the capacity on the trailer a little bit. Went up from the, 20,000, bumped it up to 50. This is gonna make things go just a little bit quicker. It's really just to save some time. Is it a little cheaty? Sure, yeah, but it's not insane, and that's going to be my my thing to it. Also, increase the dump speed just a little bit, not a whole lot, but enough to where it's going to help slightly, only slightly. So bring it in, get it dumped, and this is all the TMR that I've got right now for the cattle. Hopefully overnight this will be good. Oh, please don't freak out. Don't hit the ceiling. Oh boy, there we go. Yeah, gotta love it. I think we're gonna have to go to the grain door for this one. So for now, the animals are happy. Productivity's up 20%. We've got a good amount of milk. They've got decent amount of straw in there. They haven't used a whole lot of it. So I'm gonna fast forward. Instead of going through the entire night like I normally would, I'm gonna go through little by little just to monitor and maintain how the animals are doing, just to see, hopefully, all the food that I've got, because that's got to last till the spring. We'll see how they do. So quick update for these guys. 5 hours later, they have gone through a chunk of the food, and I mean a good chunk of it. We are up to about 1,700 liters of milk. A lot of slurry, 7,200 liters of slurry. This is telling me also health is up to 70%, which is great. This is telling me one thing: there's no way, absolutely no way, I'm gonna have enough food to feed them throughout the entire year. There's just no way around it. We do have a lot of TMR, however, we are completely out of silage now. So there's that, and for some reason the manure is not being put down anywhere. So TMR, I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up just so they've got it. But goodness gracious, we're gonna run into some problems. 100 animals was a bad idea. Turns out there's a tip side left that I was not aware of with this trailer. Let's check that out. I just set it to tip side left, I think. Yep, tip side left. Will that work? Is it just gonna dump it off to the side? Let's see. Oh, it does! How did I not know about this? The whole side opens up. Oh, that's so much easier. Well, the good thing is I'm almost done now. It has taken a hot minute though, even at 50,000 liters per. Still taking a while, but food is in, which is good. I just don't know how long that's going to last. I think buying cows in October is probably a bad idea, but whatever. Just to prevent any issues, we're gonna give them a little bit of straw as well, and then we'll be all done over here. And I think I'll be safe enough. Did I not hit that? I think we'll be safe enough to go through to the next year. Really? Come on. What's the deal here? Oh, I was in front of the animal dialogue. Oops. So I think we figured out that manure does not spawn in there. I don't know what's going on with the manure. I know there was an issue beforehand, but what are you going to do, I guess, right? Well, we're in November now at a $3,000 loan interest, which was just fantastic. Food is okay. They're up to about 10,000 liters of milk, 20,000 liters of slurry, and they've gone through 8,000 liters of the straw that I gave them, which is a lot. Speaking of, no manure, so that was useless, and there's no manure in here. The straw, they're going through it, but unfortunately nothing is being produced, which does kind of stink, but I guess it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and sell that, because if they're not going to make the manure, there's no point to give it to them. And let's see the rest of the area. It is looking really interesting, especially this early. Oh man, it is real orange through here. Let's brighten it up just a little bit, go into about 10 a.m. Not bad. So this is where we get into pricing for our stuff here. We're in November. Currently, we're looking for 32.67. And it looks like we're getting close to that. I am going to keep an eye on the prices, but for now, I think we're A-okay. Hopefully in December, those prices don't drop. One of the things I am going to do is save my game real quick in case I have to come back. But there's really nothing that I can do right now in game. Let's bring it out to 1501. Let's see how our prices have gone. Prices are definitely going up here. As you can see, Farm Store Bay number 1 is up to 3,300. However, the rest of the prices are going up too. So this is where I'm going to save the game once more. We will take a snapshot of this, and then we will go from there. Alrighty, so unfortunately, prices did drop. So that's fun. And this is why I always recommend, if you're looking for the best price, save your game the day before the best price. That way you can go back. So then it looks like November, so the day before our prices go up, that's where we need to sell. So Farm Bay number 1. Let's go ahead and tag the place, and we need to go fill up with canola. That also means that the next day in game, we're also going to have to take some of that and pay off our loan. Real excited. Oh man, I'm so excited. We finally get to start paying off this loan. Also, with it being the 10th episode, I think it's wild that we're finally just now being able to start selling stuff to pay off the loan. That is wild. To be fair, it's also my fault. I've done so much stuff in between that it's not even funny. All right, this isn't going to be a lot, but 18,000 times 3 is still more than 0. I've always said that any number higher than the max number, so 3267, so anything over that is always going to be a good deal. It takes the information from the previous year, even though we're still in November and we started in August of this year, year number 1. It still gives you a good idea. This was kind of the case at Farming Simulator 17 with seasons as well. 19 very similarly to that too. However, in 22, I had a mod install where I just sold anything whenever I wanted. And I've got that turned off at least for this series, but for the other series, I'll probably have it back on again. But at least this way, it gives you a nice, it gives you something to do in November and December. Sell your crops, get the best price. The series has really made me focus on doing things in a bit of a different way, if you want to consider it that. I've had to start thinking about, crap, I took the wrong turn. I've had to think, all right, well, when can I sell this? Do I have enough time for that? What do I need to do now? I need money now. How do I get money now? It's interesting. One other thing I think we should do is put a placeable down over here on the store area. I don't know if we own this or not, but would be nice to put something down here on the store area so I could buy bulk products. That would be pretty sweet. All right, so we need to pay attention to how much we make. Okay, $60,000. So I can pay off $60,000 of my loan. So let's go ahead, jump up here to finances, and we want to repay. So let's repay off $60,000 here. There we go. So that money there has paid that loan off, and now we don't have to pay so much anymore. There's still a lot to pay off, but the good thing is tomorrow in the game we'll have some of that, which will be good to go. We've also got some slurry and some milk over at our cows to be sold. I don't know if I want to sell that now or not, but we will take a look at some prices and see how we do. If there are price fluctuations, well, we'll have to monitor that. So there are price fluctuations when it comes to slurry, but it's really not that big of a deal. We do have our BGA. I could actually deliver the slurry to the BGA and we could make a little bit of cash. That is definitely something to look at. As far as milk goes, there are some really wild fluctuations there. However, there's nowhere to sell milk on the map, so we're going to have to put something down. One of the things that we can do is we can put down a couple of our sell anything wherever stations, stuff like this. We could put a couple of these down around here in this area. Might be kind of cool to put 1 or 2 in front of these piles here. Actually, if it'll let me. Yeah, like right there. That's pretty cool, right? Let's put one of those down, $1,000, but hey, it'll be worth it in the long run. I also want to rename that. Let's see, Farm Store Bay number 1. I think this is Farm Store Bay number 2. Is that correct? Yes. So why don't we change this one to Farm Store Bay number 3? There you go. Farm Store Bay 1. Farm Store Bay 3. Haha. I've always wanted a sell point back in here too. I don't know if we own this. Land is not owned by me, of course. One other one we could do is maybe put a sell point right over in here. I don't want that trigger to be outside of the area, but maybe something like this, something where we have to actually like pull in and then back into. That's pretty cool. I don't know what to call this though. What is this area? Well, we do have Ben right beside us. We could just call it Ben's Sell Point. There you go. Ben's Multi-Cells. I wanted to call it Ben's Bells and Cells, but I don't know. That was a little bit much. Plus, I don't want to put Ben's Bells and Cells on there and it confuse me down the line, which it definitely would confuse me. So for this, we could actually make a little bit of extra cash. I don't have any extra production chains or anything like that. However, now we have a couple. So, aw man, Farm Store Bay 3's paying more. Of course it is. You know what? I'm taking it to Ben. Ben knows what's up. You know what I mean? We are gonna go do some milk cells. Yeah. How much was it paying actually? Ooh, $2,000 per 1,000 liters? Dog. That's 26 grand. We're gonna make some money. All right, let's get in here. We need to turn some lights on for sure though. This is such a cool area. I love it so much. Oh man, it's awesome. All right, bin cells are down in here. Ooh, I didn't really think about with this trailer. I probably should have put this on flat ground. Maybe we can spin it. Can we do it? Hey, we did it. There we go. Sells $26,000. Not bad. Well, speaking of, I haven't been looking in here to see if there's been any telehandlers or anything. Ooh, a Series 7. Nice, 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 nice. One other thing I was looking for is a combine harvester of some sorts because we still have our smaller combine. But, well, I don't know. We do have the Axoflow, but I really wanted to get a Kloss. One nice thing is I think there's a Kloss header in here. Is that right? Yeah. This guy, the Combio Flex 1080. It's 50% off. So that might actually be something that I want to buy. Just to have. I also have some stuff here, but it is what it is. I think this, at 10 meters, I think that's a great buy. But the thing is, the combine harvester that fits that, well, it's $400,000. So, little high, but that's the one that I want. I think that's the one to upgrade to out of all of this. So the next question is going to be, do we start taking our slurry up to the BGA? We own the BGA. We could do it. I'm not going to take the Massey up there, though. The Massey's way too slow. I want to take the JCB. Just hard to beat 40 miles an hour, man. Really, really is. I was going to say, it says 32. There you go. 40 miles an hour. Let's head up to the BGA. I think that is where we're going to go with this, and we may go ahead and turn on the BGA and let it start running. It is a big setup, but as long as we've got slurry and only slurry going in, we might be okay. It might not be too expensive. Well, this is interesting. So this was a grass field previously, and the AI has cultivated it up. Very interesting. So we don't have a lot of slurry here. However, this is about a day's worth, so that's not too bad. Let's go ahead, bring it up here. I think this is the dump trigger for slurry. It will take it. There we go. We'll do that. And we'll come in here and we will turn it on. So BGA slurry, activate, and it is set to storing. I guess we could set it to selling. So it just sells everything because it's going to make some electric charge, methane, and digestate. It's really not going to be, I mean, it's going to sell the methane and the electric charge anyway. There's no way to get that out. But the digestate's really the thing that is like, do I care? You know what? I do care. Distributing. Yeah. No, selling. Crap. Storing. Yeah. Oh, I just realized it only holds 24,000 liters. Crap. Well, we can fast forward some time, I guess. It'll end up taking the rest of this. All right, so into the middle of December now. I came to the middle because I wanted to make sure that we were here. We are going to have way too much slurry to bring up here to the BGA. I also don't know how much money it made us because I haven't been paying attention. It has made some digestate though, so that is nice. I guess I can get that out of there and then we could go and sell that. Might make things easier for us if we put a sell point up here as well. We could call it like BGA cells or something. I think I had one right here in the previous game. Should we put a longer one in here? You know, let's do that. Just to kind of prepare. Let's put a longer sell point in here. Well, bam, there we go. And then we'll rename this, I don't know, BGA sell everything something. There you go. BGA sell all. Can't confuse that with the BGA, can we? And we will just use our our digestate and sell that here. And that'll be good. Yeet. Just like so. $1,000. Easy. Oh man, check that out. There's some grass all the way around that field. That is not good. Well, let's see how everything is going the last day-ish. Let's find out how much milk we've got first. Take a look here. 13,000 liters. That sounds about right. This is going to be a really nice, just constant stream. This is an extra $26,000 a day. Again, as mentioned, we're not using this to pay off our loan. That means it's going to take a little bit of time to pay off the loan. But that means we can invest and buy new stuff. Also, that means that we're halfway to being able to afford that combine harvester that I want, which is really nice. Yeah. All right, let's bring this around. There we go. Sell the milk. Ooh, we got a John Deere in here. John Deere S7, 60% off. I could afford it. Oh, no. What the class? What the class? That is such a good price. Man, that's a great price. Nope, I'm not taking advantage of it. I'm holding out for the one that I want. Speaking of, I should probably go ahead and buy this header before it goes away. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm buying it. I don't have a combine that'll hold it yet, but I own it, and that's the good thing. We'll see how much slurry we got overnight. Should be a decent amount, right? Let's see, 21,000. Not too shabby. There you go. We'll take that up, and I think what we'll end up doing, just to kind of avoid any possible issues, I am going to go ahead and set the BGA right here. We're going to set this to selling, because I really don't want to hang on to this digestate. It just takes, I don't know, it takes longer than I really want to deal with. So we're going to set that to selling. We will deliver the slurry that we have so that it's got some to go through, but it's too much. So we'll just sell whatever's left. And honestly and truly, the BGA is probably just going to cause us more trouble, I think, at the end of everything than it is worth. We'll maybe give it another few days in game, or a few months rather in game, just to see what happens. But that may be something that we end up selling, or just, you know, getting rid of. We can't sell it. Well, we can sell it, can't we? Regardless, it's probably not something I'm gonna use, and I don't think that selling our slurry there every day is gonna make us any money. If we had manure, well, that would be a different story. So, dump the slurry. We've got 14,000 liters of slurry left. We'll bring that over here, and we will sell that straight up. It's just excess. There you go. $1,500. Oh, here's an interesting one. I'm just seeing 39,000 liters of manure. Where? It's not in the farm silo. It's not on the ground in here. Where is the manure? I guess I may have to do a little bit of research to figure out where in the world that is. I have no idea where the manure hath gone, but we'll figure that out. The next thing to figure out is going to be sales for this. So anything better than 1707 is great, and it looks like Ben's got us winning here with, well, a good amount there for sure. We also, let's see, wheat. There we go. 1836. Anything better than that? Doesn't look like those prices are up there yet, but I am worried that they're not going to be as good next day in game, so we'll have to monitor that. All right, so I've let some time go. Prices, I think, are about as good as they are going to get. So let's load up and let's make some sales. So 1836 is the number to beat, and it looks like Cotswold Stores is our winner with 1839. Very nice through there. I don't remember where Cotswolds is, though. Is it in the middle? Right here. It is right there. All right, cool. So 28,000 liters of wheat on the move. This is going to be another one of those where we get to pay off our, I was about to say student loan. Paid that off a while ago. This is going to be another one where we get to, oh no, it didn't sell anything. Here we go. I forget everything's off to the left-hand side now. Okay. What are we going to do? what do we get? $51,699. So in groups of 5, we get to pay off another $50,000 in debt. Very nice. There we go. So now we're down to $890,000 in debt. Not bad, but we're about to pay off even more. The next one is fun because we have a lot of it. It is going to be really nice. So we've got a bunch of barley, almost 30,000 liters of it. We need to jump over here to prices. We need to go to our barley. 1707 is the lucky number. However, Ben's Multi-Sale seems to be the place, which is insane. I love that so much. All right, because I like that because we don't have to go nowhere. It's like right around the corner. It's fantastic. The thing to do is going to be to sell things there and run back and forth very quickly so that we don't tank the market. Because we've got so much to sell, I'm a little bit worried that we will tank the market. Basically, that'll determine if we can still sell here for all of the sales or just a few of them. So we need to monitor. We'll see how much we get here. In groups of 5, what do we get? 86, so we could pay off another 85,000. There we go, 85,000 paid off. We're down to 805,000 now. Double check everything, barley, and looks like we haven't tanked the sales yet. Go, go, go. More sales, 86,000, not bad. Bringing us down to 720,000, not too bad at all. We will also double check just to see. I probably should have waited, but some of the extras. I know we're going in groups of 5 here, but I do know that eventually we're going to have to overlap a little bit with a couple different sales, but this is the way that I've decided to do it. So if we've got, even one crop where we have to sell 3 trailer loads like this one, where you get 86, and, let's say the next one's 24, well, we would have at least one extra payment that we could make on that, but I'm not going to do it that way. It is per dump. So this actually makes it a little bit harder. So this is it. This is the last bit of the crops that I've got to actually sell. But the good thing is we have done really, really well. We've done really well. I'm super happy. What do we get here? 50,808. So let's pay off another 50,000 here. And we have nailed it. We're down to $670,000 for our contract. Let's start that over. And yeah, we're down to $670,000. Nice. Started at $1 million at the beginning of the episode. I'll take it. I know it's a little bit dark, but I'm going to be on a hunt for the manure. I have no idea where it is. There is a trigger. I'm pretty sure it's the straw trigger, but I do want to take a look right around the corner in the second area. So it's like this trigger right here, but there's nothing in there for me. It's in here, right in there. I know there's visibly no manure. Come on, man. Open, please. There we go. But I wonder if I can get in there and trigger the manure. I'm supposed to be able to. Visibly, again, there is none. And I'm not getting a trigger to load anything. I'm just getting the detach. So I don't think that was it. Who knows? All right. Well, the good thing is we know we can fast forward a little bit of time because, well, it is December and there's literally nothing to do. So we'll see you in January. Well, it's no combine harvester, but check this out. We have got a JCB telehandler, which may work out to our advantage. I know I said I wanted to get one. Currently, we don't need one, though, and my needs have changed, so I don't think we need that. Just kind of poking through here, seeing, is there anything cool? I like the Ridge-Track, but we don't need it. We don't really need any of this. It would be very cool to have some of this, but we don't need it. I am going to continue keeping up with our milk cells and the slurry cells, though, so let's rock and roll with that. Made a good amount off the milk. Get the slurry sold. There you go. Won't take it all, but takes a little bit. That's all right. And we'll sell the rest. Won't be a lot because slurry does not pay. Yikes. The cows seem to be doing okay. We've still got 272,000 liters of food left. I think overall they had about 350, somewhere around there. So I think we're okay at least to get through the next couple months. We keep getting a lot more manure. We've got 57,000 liters of it right now. I have no idea where it is, though. And so that brings us to here. I do want to, well, continue to do things and that kind of thing like that. But I think we need to get some sleep. March is going to be coming up on us pretty quickly. I think I am going to turn off the crop calendar, at least for now. That's going to allow us to grow a couple crops per year instead of just the one that we've been doing. That might help out a little bit, and we'll have a little bit extra fun with that too. Doesn't look like we're getting any extra cash. The BGA, I think, is probably the biggest waste of money that we've seen. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. And the used equipment keeps getting, well, worse isn't the word to use, but not as good as I want it to be. We do have a nice John Deere, though. I could go for an 8R for $138,000 for all that. Yeah, I think that's probably a good buy. So officially fast forwarded all the way through to March now. I haven't sold anything in February, so I'm going to take all this stuff, we're going to sell it, and then it'll be time to kind of get to it. Again, need to turn off the crop calendar so that we get some stuff that's growing, but it is warm enough to start doing stuff. Hopefully we've got some grass that's ready to go. I'm guessing probably, if it looks like that, we'll be a-okay. And then around April, May, June, somewhere around there, we should be ready for harvest. Oh man, forget the John Deere. Check this out. Somebody got wow, brown wheels. Yeah, I love that. Let's fix that. There you go. Ooh, 148 grand for this. That's half of our money, but we can get a big engine in here for up to 415 horsepower. Yeah, I think that's a move. So anyway, join me in the next one whenever we get started with some more field work, wherever we get some more hay and grass and straw and all kinds of stuff, and just have a great time here on Comsden Farm. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one.